Hello students, as we all know कि prelims is very nearby, nearly 2 months, and today in this short video I will be telling you about how to cover economy. Now why economy? First thing is around 15 to 16 17 questions will be asked only from economy. Second thing is everybody are not very comfortable with this subject because most of the people are not from economy background. So it becomes very evident that you should know how to cover in a very technical or in a very strategic way. So first of all, I'll be telling you three things. First is on which components you should focus more to get that nearly 25 to 28 marks out of 30. I'll be also telling you the book list, and I'll also be telling you from where to do MCQs. So please see the full video so that you can know exactly how to cover economics for this prelims. First of all, 10 important components are very important. Number one, that is inflation. You need to know the concepts of inflation, the types of inflation, and any inflation which is in news, any inflation topic which is in news. Second, it is monetary policy. You need to know about the monetary policy committees, their powers, from where it came, the RBI Act of 1934, each and everything you need to know. Here you need to know everything about the repo rate, reverse repo rate, bank rate, their relation, how the inflation is increased, how it is decreased, everything, all the concept based knowledge you need to have. Third is fiscal policy. Now in fiscal policy, you need to cover all the fiscal related concept, that is from the government point of view. For example, here I would suggest to go through the budget first. You'll be exactly coming to know about the revenue, about the expenditure, everything, and all those related schemes. After fiscal policy, the fourth component here is appreciation, depreciation. So in appreciation, depreciation, you should know first the concept, and here the chapter name is foreign exchange. So here you should know the concept, how it has an effect on several other indicators of the economy. For example, if repo rate increases or decreases, what is the effect on the appreciation or depreciation? So it means the question will be asked from a cause and effect thing. If something is happening, so what is the effect of that in a whole economy from a various indicator point of view. So here your concept knowledge will play a very big part. Here only book reading will not play a very big part. So apart from book reading, you need to practice a lot of MCQs, and in particular cause and effect MCQs. Now the next component is balance of trade. So here you need to know about trade deficit, trade surplus, all these things you need to know about, import, export, everything you need to know. Next component is RBI. Every year 1 or 2 questions will be asked from RBI. It means here if I'm telling about RBI, it means it is the banking chapter. So no need to go from to cover SBI and other PSB banks. It is more you need to know the RBI Act of 1934 and anything which is in news. For example, section 7, section 8 are in news. RBI board is in news. So you need to know how many members are there in the board, how they are elected. For example, 21 members are there, how they are elected, what are their powers, from the powers are derived from where, everything you need to know, each and everything in detail. You need to know about bank board bureau. Last year one question came from bank board bureau. Recently it has been replaced by another body. So that body, Financial Stability Council, you need to know about that body also. Next topic is taxation. You need to know about GST, the constitutional features of GST, and every other taxation. For any sin tax or any windfall tax is in news. A lot of taxes are in news. You need to know what are these tax for and how they are used by the government, and what is the taxation change in the recent budget. Next comes the last three parts, that is agriculture sector, manufacturing sector, services sector. Now how to cover these three things in a very efficient or in a less time consuming way? Better for the last 2 months how to prepare these three things, it's better I would suggest to go for economic survey. And this economic survey, go to the services part, go to the manufacturing part, and go to the agriculture part. There what you will get is, you will get the recent developments or recent schemes from the government point of view. So these are the 10 components which you need to cover from an economic point of view. Yes, there are some other components are there, like GDP or a share market, those things how to cover. Now comes the second unit. This is the first unit of 10 components. The second unit is last 1 year current affairs. Now when you cover last 1 year of current affairs, that is from June till 2022, June to 2023 March, nearly 1 year, you will get a lot of information related to GDP, related to share market and miscellaneous stuff. Those information you can take it down and you can compensate with your static preparation there itself. Now the thing is, the question usually students ask me from where to cover current affairs. Now there are a lot of magazines available. You can cover anything, but if you ask me, I'll suggest you to cover, there is a very good magazine of Rouse. There is an institute called Rouse Focus magazine, monthly magazine. There you can cover because it is very nicely presented from a prelims and a mains point of view. Now coming to the third unit. Third unit is only reading or only making notes will not suffice. So it is better to enrich those notes through practice of MCQs. Now the thing comes from where to do MCQs. Now when it comes to economy, you have to have a very good grip on cause and effect MCQs. Now cause and effect MCQs are those MCQs which will make you think. It is kind of a brainstorming MCQs because 70% or 80% of the economic questions in prelims will be very brainstorming in nature. So for that you need to practice some brainstorming MCQs. See, easy MCQs are very well available in the market. So what I would suggest is, apart from that, you can see nobody is stopping you to do those MCQs. You can practice it, but it's always how you enrich yourself or you develop yourself to clear an exam of this kind, that is UPSC kind. So I would suggest you to go for MCQs. There is a very good book of Vinay GB Indian Economy. You can do this MCQs. You can practice this on those chapters which I provided now. Not whole book is not required. Only of those chapters, those 10 chapters which I told you in this video. After doing this, I will be putting free of cost in this channel 100 top brainstorming MCQs of economy, which will enrich you and it will also help you in revising your concepts, so that in the explanation you can revise. Suppose you have forgotten anything, you can revise those concepts. So this is how totally overall you have to follow your economy module for prelims point of view. So that's it. For more videos you can like, share and subscribe this channel so that I can bring more new videos on how to strategize yourself for UPSC prelims and mains. Thank you.